What's going on, people? What is going on? It's your boy Craig Simmons, and I'm back. It's Gaming TV, and you know what I like to say. Hope everybody's being safe, staying home, quarantine if possible, going out for necessities, work, bring it back in. With that being said, let's talk about some gaming news, some gaming topics. Inside Xbox. Happened the other day, I believe. I don't know, I'm a day or two behind because I want everybody to get out, give their thoughts on it, the bigger guys, the bigger YouTubers, so they can go on and soak up all that energy at the beginning. So the little guy, like me, can get my thoughts on Inside Xbox. Now, I didn't take notes of all the game names and everything, but it was 13 games showed. Diversity. You had shooters, you had Japanese games, horror games, racing, top-down shooters, dual stick shooters. They covered everything. And again, it's Inside Xbox, so I wasn't. This is E3. This is the new. I wasn't one of those people, but my main gripe with it, they said first gameplay of games on Xbox Series X. Now, I get it. Some of the footage that was showed was, what they say, in-game engine. I mean, I'm new to this stuff, trying to figure all this stuff out. I guess what it will look like while you playing it, but you got all these, movie angles, glory shots, or whatever the case. I was cool with that because everything was done in the game engine, meaning the game is going to look like that. Now, with the camera angles, that's here nor there, but Sony has been doing this for years with their games. Just showing you trailers. Even with The Last of Us 2, their first trailer they showed with Last of Us 2 where they showed Ellie when she was fighting the people, hiding under the car, running around throwing rocks. That wasn't fucking gameplay as far as what, I didn't see no icons, wasn't no controllers, but no one was upset. They were just like, it's Last of Us 2. So now Microsoft is taking a page from the Sony playbook, so they're doing that same thing, and I am not mad at it. The only thing, like I said, with a lot of people across the board that is negative about it, they should have maybe not say like gameplay, just games running, first look games running on Xbox Series X. That's what I probably would have titled it if I was them, because social media, everybody's an analyst now, everybody's a journalist, everybody's a game developer now. When it comes to this social media gaming shit, they were going to pick it apart. And you got people with big followings that have negative views on Microsoft. They're going to get the buzz. But me personally, I had no problem with the show. Inside Xbox, especially Inside Xbox, this was probably one of the best ones. It was a good one. Like, if I had to give it a ranking, which I don't normally like to do, but I give it like a C plus, maybe a B minus. It was a decent show. They cut all the bullshit, as they say, trim the fat. It was good 30 minutes of just games. I wasn't mad at it. Outside of the little cringy guy looking at the camera, well, this is a new game, and outside of that, being the situation the world is in, I can't understand it. Boom, give it a pass. But I wasn't mad with this Inside Xbox. It was like a couple of games I agree with that didn't interest me, but that I'm gonna tell you first off, the first shooter they showed off, which is currently on PC, which shout out to Mr. 100 and K Mega and them. K Mega actually put footage of Twitter of him playing it, which I got a Steam account, which I might actually log on my Steam account now that I got my trusty Alienware gaming PC. I might do that. But that game, and it was developed by one person, But I guess it ain't AAA because it ain't got 1,200 people on it and it don't have $1 million budget, $1 billion budget. I don't give a fuck. A game look like that with one person, and that's called the indie? Give me more. Give me more like that. That shit looked amazing. Amazing. Give me that. Fuck AAA, AA, quadruple A, 5A, $1 billion budget. One person did that game that they showed on the very first game they showed. One person did that. Give me more. I don't care about it being AAA with the budget. I don't care if 1,200 people ain't working on it. I don't care if they ain't got $3 billion into the game. That game looked like that. With one person. Give me more. Fuck what everybody will say. Well, it ain't AAA. It don't have the budget. It don't have 5,000 million people working on it. It's not AAA to me. I can't. Fuck y'all. Go dig a hole. As my man 100 will say, slap yourself with a bag of nickels. A bag of nickels. Just 100 crazy as hell. But that shit crazy. One person, the game looked like that. And apparently it's on, and I'm going to download this bitch later on tonight after I'm done with this shit. I'm going to download that bitch and try it. One person, and it looked like that. I don't give a fuck if it's minus AAA. Give me more. Give me more. And then I'm just touching on the games that struck me. Then they get the other shooter. They had the dinosaurs. I thought the shit was Torak. But I don't know what it's called. Extinction, Evolved, Extinction 2, Second Extinction. I don't know. Another game. Looked good. Sparked my interest. I want to play it. Then they, with the Japanese side, they had the game from was it Namco Bandai, the slasher. First thing when it came to mind for me, I thought it was like a Devil May Cry animated, but it looked pretty good. It looked good. I give it a try. The graphics was smooth, was brightful, was colorful. Bang. Fast paced. Like, I tried. I love slashers, love Devil May Cry, love God of War. God of War's a slasher. God is what people want to say. Even though this one tried to make it more, I guess, RPG-ish and whatever. God was to the score has always been a slasher. If you don't agree with that, then that's cool, but it's been a slasher. It had a great story behind it, though, because they built off the Greek mythology and put that twist on it, but it's always been a slasher to the core. So, that game from Bandai Namco, I can't think of the name of it now, because, like I said, I don't take notes. I should take notes. Maybe my videos will get more views. I don't know. Maybe I get more hits. Maybe I don't know. I just, from here. But that game looked interesting. I'm sold on it. The two horror games. One was freaky as shit. I couldn't tell you what the hell was going on. There was just all CG footage or whatever. It reminded me of Silent Hill. I don't know. It was just crazy, man. Silent Hill meets The Hill Have Eyes and space. I don't know. It's crazy. But the one that struck my main attention was the one that the guy that actually did the music for Silent Hill. Third person. It was first person, but it showed a lot of other shit. It looked interesting. It did. It looked spooky. It looked freaky. I'm going to try it out. Interesting. So they had a mixed pot going. They had some vampire shit, which, I didn't really feel for that. The animation looked a little clunky or whatever. Dude snapping his fingers. But they had they have variety with their games. When they're in Dirt 5 or 6, whatever Dirt game, Dirt Rally, whatever the fuck. I'm not a racing guy. Good as Forza is. Forza Horizon. The only reason why I play Forza right now because it was it's on Game Pass. But if you like racing games, bam, you got a new one, Dirt. That shit looked good, looked amazing, beautiful. It was there. Play it. If you didn't like it, guess what? Move on. And that goes for all games. They were like, oh, it's all third party, and it was a letdown. But guess what? We all play third party games. We play more. I cut my PlayStation on or Xbox. I can't see the same person, the same group of people anyway, playing the exclusives, the bangers, all day, every day. You play different games, man. You know what I'm saying? It's called variety, and that's one thing that people saying Xbox lacked. But from looking at this, they're showing you we got variety. They got a new Yakuza game, which that Yakuza game reminded me of something you will see with the Grand Theft Auto, not the Grand Theft Auto, what was it called? Saints Row, the other Grand Theft Auto company. But it was like some of the shit they was doing was like reminds me of Saints Row and Yakuza merged together, and that's what you got. Was it The Last Dragon, The New Dragon? I can't remember, but again, if you ain't into that game, leave it alone. But for years, I heard people talk, you don't get Yakuza on that, but we got a first Yakuza game. Okay, boom. Yakuza is not known for its graphics, so I'm playing Kwame. I fired it up, and I had it just. It ain't my thing, but it was nothing graphically groundbreaking with that game being exclusive to the PlayStation, and it came over to the Xbox. So I don't hear none of this shit about it ain't graphically ground. It ain't nothing I ain't never seen. No, what they showed was variety. What they showed was what they were putting their time in, going overseas, getting studios, getting developers, making deals, shaking hands, kissing babies, whatever you want to call it. Inside Xbox, they showed a lot of games, and I can't touch on all of them, but it was they showed a lot of games, and like I say, it was like 13 of them, I think, 13. And don't get me wrong, all of them weren't for me. I'm just talking about the ones I can think of off the top of my head right now that caught my eye that I like, and a few that I would try. But people sit here and want the shit on the top. They doing what people said they want. They getting variety. They getting Japanese support, as we see now. They getting in animation games. They getting role playing games. They got the shooters on lock. It's coming. But people still find ways to hate, talk shit, cry, bitch, and complain. I say mute them. Mute them. Because that's what I do. My mute button's strong on Twitter, man, when it comes to that shit. Because I ain't got time for the bullshit. I'm a gamer. My favorite company, we all got a platform, whether it's PlayStation, Nintendo, PC, Xbox. But the fact of the matter is, we saw games. We saw variety. We saw what they were investing in. And then, not only did they say they're going to do another show in July, but they said every month they got shit to show. So, this might have been the weaker show, get the water that we don't know what they're going to do. And don't get me wrong, they can still trip it up and stumble up and show some bullshit. But I believe Microsoft has learned that they got to do better. And they started out with the weak. As y'all say, what was weak, which I thought was decent. You know what I'm saying? They ain't mind blowing. Like, my face ain't melt, but show some pretty good shit. So, they got show next month, and they can show stuff every month until the Series X releases. I don't know what more people want. Microsoft is the company, the console, as far as Xbox. They damned if they do, they damned if they don't. People love to hate, but you know what? When people hating on you, you're doing something right. Like I said, you ain't gotta like Xbox. You ain't gotta be your primary console. But me, I enjoy it. And I like what they showing. I like the way they going. Games on PC, console, xCloud, Game Pass. Play where you want. It's a win-win-win for me. You ain't gotta like it. Don't matter to me. I'm keep enjoying it. And as we see, my brand is making money. So they're going to be here in the future. So I ain't worried about it. I can care less if people don't like them. But enough people like them the way they're around. And where I like to play is going to be there. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. Hope everybody's being safe. Taking preventive measures. Keep your family safe. Keep yourself safe when you go out. Go out for work. Necessities, come home. But anyway, it's your boy Crazy Simmons, man. It's Gaming TV. You know what I say? Hit the like button if you like it. If you got the thumbs down button, I don't recommend it. Your choice. Subscribe and share. Until next time. Game on. Game on. And I'm out.